According to the map, this is the place.
Without your knowledge of the Aztecs, Jacob.
Your dedication, also.
The lost Aztec gold. Just think, our names will last for all time, and my family, we paid for lost time. Senor, you should return to town. The treasure can wait a few more days.
No more delays, Eduardo.
All right, we'll press on in your absence.
Our agreement.
I haven't forgotten.
Keep your half of the artifact safe, for both our sakes.
Come.
Woman from oppressive homeland seeks free lifestyle with wealthy, attractive, independent young man. A perfect match. We'll be together soon, my sweet Ivana. Marrying a mail-order bride will prove to my parents that I'm a real man. And to think they gave up on me after my 42nd birthday. Well, this is it. Boy, it's really hot. I'd better find Ivana before the train leaves. Wouldn't want to get stranded in the middle of nowhere.
I at Kevin's Saloon. Ivana.
Hey, baby, it's me, Emmo, but you can call me Al.
That's a nice name.
Milk, straight up. You know, you remind me a bit of my mother, with a lot of my father thrown in. Oh my gosh, you're a man! You're, not from the mail order, are you?
I'm Valerie, and I'm all the mail you could order.
Well, if it isn't my little Al.
Ivana, it's you!
Buy drink.
I did, but...
Buy me drink.
Oh, right. Bartender? Another one for the lady?
She'll be on, lad.
You are not as expected.
I guess I've got a few surprises up my sleeve.
So long as you have cash up there also.
Sense of humor. I like it.
There'll be a book.
Where? Oh, thing is, I don't get my allowance from Dad till...
You live with father?
Mom, too. Got a nice nuclear family. Do you have any dishes I can clean? Spit and polish your glasses? Ivana, could you cover me this one time?
No money, no good.
Wait!
Wait till I tell my Victor.
About the book, lad. 2 whiskies, 50 cents apiece.
Sorry, I can't pay.
Is that right?
Wow! Oof! My ride! Wait! Wonderful. I've no bride, no money.
And no clue.
Who are you?
Think of me as an omniscient, non-corporeal manifestation of total wisdom.
Oh, so you're here to help?
I'm here to compensate for your literary limitations, provide classy and classic commentary, and elevate this otherwise drab experience to the epitome of unparalleled adventure!
Huh?
I'm the narrator.
Oh, so you're here to help?
Oh, this is going to be a long one.
Hello, stranger. Name's Johnny Kane. I'm the train station master.
Hi, I'm Emmo. What do you do exactly?
I handle all your ticket transactions. Let me know if I can help.
Talking to yourself is a sign of madness. But hey, whatever works.
Excuse me.
Hey, partner. You're looking mighty down in the verbal crapper, boy. What's up your blowhole?
The only blowhole I'm interested in is the one coming out of a train.
Well, I'm afraid you ain't gonna be seeing one of them for a while.
Oh, don't tell me. I missed the last train ever to chug out of Anazira?
Not quite, but I've heard tell that a week in this town is damn near close to forever.
You're telling me there's no train coming through for another week?
Hey, you catch on pretty quick.
What am I supposed to do? I'm stuck here.
Well, it ain't all bad.
Oh, Ivana.
You wanna what?
No, it's Ivana. Oh, never mind.
Sounds to me like you need to unwind a bit. Do you drink?
No.
Smoke?
No.
Party?
Don't know. I've never been invited to any.
You like women?
What's that supposed to mean?
Just a question is all.
Yeah, of course I like women.
Well, maybe you'll find one waiting for you in this here town.
That's highly doubtful.
Well, maybe not.
Excuse me.
Hey, partner. Are you getting over yourself and that broad what dumped you?
I was, until you brought it up. Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Don't worry, I won't. By the way, are these tickets refundable?
I thought you'd be wanting to hang on to them.
Well, one of them is for my bride. Sorry, my would-have-been bride. The other was for me. But seeing as how there isn't a train due for another week...
Two if the next one breaks down.
Does that happen often?
Most weeks, yes. Anyhow, a few days here will give you an everlasting experience.
With no chance of recovery.
Great. Anyway, can I exchange my tickets?
Sure. Don't see why not. Just hand that puppy on over and I'll refund your money.
Excuse me. I'd like to refund these tickets.
Here you go.
Thanks. Hey, this isn't what I paid for them.
Sorry, but they're second-hand tickets.
What?
Old economics rule. Second-hand goods means second-hand rates.
But that's...
Making money off of others. Living the American dream.
I'm not sure George Washington would have approved.
Hell, he was a politician, boy. Ain't nobody in this here country living the American dream more than they do.
No, thanks anyway.
Don't mention it, boy.
Drew like lightning. The record book, he wanted to rule it. Every time his trigger, he'd pull it. He rose through the charts with his gunfighter arts and became #1 with a bullet. Marley O'Brewer. Here lies a visiting monk who one night became a tad drunk, walked into a field full of rampaging bulls, and was tossed like a smelly old skunk. A hole has been dug recently near one of the tombstones. A toy shovel and spade lie close by. What's this? Ew, someone's managed to unearth a bone.
A human bone?
No, a triceratops. Yes, a human bone.
Ooh, gross. It's all dirty.
Yuck, a human bone.
I suppose I'd better find some accommodation for the night.
There's an enclosure here. Judging by the size of the burrow and displacement of the dirt, you deduce that this was dug by a wombat. The law and the postal service share this part of town. An enclosure sits in the center of the road with little regard to traffic. An adobe residence lies to the east. The door is locked, but you can hear someone tinkering inside. The door is... The door is locked. The sheriff must be out or in need of some...
Here's your $1.
Well, that's better, lad. Now, what can I do for you?
Can you perform miracles? 'Cause I sure need one.
Certainly I can, lad. I've got alcoholic cures for every kind of depression.
Well, that's all well and good, but I don't drink.
Then I pity you, lad. You'll surely be requiring a greater miracle than I can offer.
That's what I thought.
So, how long are your hair?
My hair? Look, my toupee got a little frazzled en route, okay?
No. I meant how long will you be staying in town?
Oh, until the next train arrives.
You'll be wanting fresh accommodation then.
Will I?
Aye, you will.
Okay, know any place around here?
You could try the hospitality house.
All right.
If you're not wanting a decent night's sleep.
I can sleep through anything.
You're a kidder, lad. I'll say that much for you. Trust me, you'll never be getting a decent night's sleep there. Tried it myself. Back still hurts from the strain.
Lumpy beds?
Lumpy, yes. But it weren't the beds.
Okay, then. Where else can I sleep?
I know a good saloon. Cheap rooms.
Really?
You're sitting in it. You'll be wanting to know how much for a room here.
And you'll be wanting to tell me?
Nope. You're gonna guess.
$1?
I hope you're not being serious now. I don't take to being fleeced twice in one day.
$5?
You've been reading my mind, lad. Take the upper balcony. Hey there, Rita.
Kevin, I want the word about my next number.
What would be the problem?
You know I'm all for keeping the paying customers happy, within reason. I don't mind when they shower me with wolf whistles or the floor with beer, but I'm through with fighting off clumsy hands while trying to perform. The men must keep off the stage. Let's face it, these lyrics don't exactly act as a deterrent.
Aye.
I have revised the last verse.
I'm all ears.
I'm your girl, men shout wow and gals cry foul. If you find another richer, who's to say she wouldn't ditch her? Better grab me now, 'cause I'm your gal. Any objections?
Nope. Not really.
Good. And while we're on the subject, tell the patrons to quit the heckling. My father taught me I was better than that.
Sounds like you're looking for a more appreciative audience. I'll take a ticket.
Is that so?
I'm your guy, so come on and don't be shy. While I've barely got a penny and I've never been with any, we get along fine 'cause I'm your guy.
Cute.
Oh, good Lord. Who is that?
The Lord could be so lucky. That's Miss Rita Peralto. She performs and works here.
Tough lady.
She has to be. What, with every man in town after her?
You'll have to take it step by step.
It broke.
Dang that key.
My thoughts exactly.
You'll need to walk. Take a seat on the bar. Wait until you have his attention.
Rita's the most beautiful woman I've ever seen.
You've seen her once and she's got to you already.
I gotta meet her.
Join the queue.
No, seriously.
Yeah, seriously. Here's what you're in the market for, and she'll not be coming cheap. Take this flyer. It'll tell you all about her.
Tell me about her.
You can't win a girl over like that without knowing a bit about her. Every guy here, except for you and one other, has the home field advantage.
That doesn't help.
So, I'm gonna do you a favour. Aside from being her boss, I manage Rita's public relations. It's a full-time job looking out for her. I make sure she doesn't get hurt. You understand that last part?
Yeah, sure. But how can you help me?
Rita's a wonderful woman, but she's closed, guarded. You'll need all your charm to bring her round. And that's just to get her attention.
So what do I do?
Try giving her something.
Like a wedding ring?
I think you're getting a little ahead of yourself.
Oh, an engagement ring then.
Simpler still. Just read the flyer.
It's the promotional Rita flyer that Kevin gave you. You read over the flyer that Kevin gave you. You'll need to... Tequila with agave worm.
Ew, I couldn't drink something with a worm in it.
What's the matter? Afraid a little worm might hurt you?
No, it's just disgusting, that's all.
Al's afraid. Al's chicken.
Fine, I'll have one.
The most unlikely hero ever depicted in an adventure game. As you look at the cigarette butts, a slogan springs to mind. Butt out, please.
How old is the piano?
Brand new. Why?
I think it needs tuning. One of the keys plays the wrong note.
So?
Strange for a new piano, don't you think?
Not when it's using the wrong key.
What do you mean?
Can't talk. This song's tricky.
Excuse me. Sir.
What? Oh, no need for formalities. Just mayor will do.
Right. Mayor, I thought I might ask...
You're new in town, ain't you?
Yes, I am. The name's...
That's nice. Always a pleasure to meet a new citizen of Anazira.
Well, actually, I'm not staying.
Splendid. You'll fit right in. Where are you living?
I don't really have a place.
Fabulous. Used to live there myself early on. Anyhow, gotta get back to work. Come back anytime you want to ask something about the town. You can show your way out, I presume.
Mr. Mayor?
You again? Now what can I do for you this time?
Is there anything you can tell me about Rita?
Now there's a fine catch for anyone who can bait that snapper.
You know her?
Of course. I've watched her grow into the woman she is today. Her father would be proud. Fine man he was. Family used to be mighty wealthy. He's been gone a good couple of years now. Did my best to fill his shoes, but it wasn't the same. Rita still misses him terribly, but there's no sense dwelling on the dead, not when there's still blood in your veins and you got a woman like Rita to warm you up.
You just said you're her father figure.
Yeah, but that don't mean I can't admire nature's freshest fruit. Rita's ripe for the picking. Who'll get to pluck her? Now that's the big question.
How did you become mayor?
Hard work, son. Hard work.
The last mayor died, didn't he?
In this very chair.
And no one could be bothered electing a new one?
Just moved right into the office during the funeral. No contest.
Nice town you have here.
Be even better if it weren't for that kid.
What kid?
Bubba's boy. He's only 5, but he's got a heck of a throwing arm on him. I've had to fix 5 windows in the past 4 weeks.
Have you ever heard of attention deficit disorder?
What? What did you say?
Never mind.
Don't mean to be rude. She's turned into a lovely woman. Makes me wish I weren't her legal guardian. The Book of Births, Deaths, and Marriages is opened to the Deaths section. The last entry is dated almost a year ago. Either no one has died in that time, or the mayor hasn't been keeping up with the paperwork. She's turned into... It's the promotional Rita flyer that Kevin gave you.
She's great, isn't she?
A stick has fallen from the tree nearby.
Hello?
Nearly.
What?
You nearly had it. The name's Al. Alamo.
Whatever. Hello?
Successful business strategies. It's either the back of a map or a blank piece of paper. The skull caters for Coco's occult-oriented customers. While general stores are normally useful places, here there's a general lack of things to buy. The sign reminds you that this is Coco's general store. Coco, the owner of the general store, is a man who seems in touch with the world, his very own world.
I noticed the animal you have caged behind the saloon.
Yeah, that cutesome creature is known as Wombat.
Weird.
It came from desert land far to the south, expanse where civilization concludes and to which the world spares no thought. While in remote continent, I stayed in lodging called Hunter's Hotel.
Sounds like a tourist trap.
It was, yes. There I met wildlife nurturer. Loved to play with animals, crocodiles most of all. One day he gets vibes to find more dangerous animals to play with. Many days I waited, but he did not return. So I brought his pet wombat home to care for.
Wonder what happened to its owner.
They say he was eaten by thing that fascinated him most.
Interesting.
If you say so.
Your wombat's kept in a pretty strong enclosure.
It needs to be strong. Little critter digs like you wouldn't believe. Dig, 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 dig. You would think that was all the species did. Once he even dug himself right out of cage. Since then, I have taken special precautions.
Such as?
Electrified wombat. Device set to power up when animal digs. Unfortunately, Wombat's limbs charged up also, made him dig even faster, so I concreted base of enclosure. He not figure out how to dig through concrete, no siree.
If the wombat escaped before, how did you get him back?
Came back himself, just like Boomerang. Wombat knows who its mother is.
But you're not his mother.
Close enough. I keep him safe in confined space. I feed him, tell him to shut up when noisy.
Yeah, that sounds like my mother.
Yeah, mine too.
What's with all the equipment?
I'm finishing off latest batch.
Making something to sell?
No, brewing something to hurl.
You haven't many items on sale here. Are you running low on stock?
No, that's part of a great plan. Work of genius.
Oh, how so?
In keeping stocks low, startup costs of store more affordable.
You mean it's always like this?
Yes, since I have always jack to sell, I don't pay for things that others want to buy. Brilliant, yes?
So brilliant that only another genius could appreciate it.
I thought so too.
I take it that you're schooled in chemistry.
Why do you say that?
All this equipment. plus that door to the next room. You're either a pharmacist or you're developing a weapon.
I experiment with random substances until I come up with effective treatments. Takes time to figure out what treatments are for. Also, I make stuff up, impresses customers. You impressed?
I was.